In this video, I'd like to go through and explain how the LinkedIn Learning works for this course and how you can use it for a lot of the other courses that you're going to take at Douglas College. So Douglas has purchased a commercial license for students, which means that they get full access to all the LinkedIn Learning courses as well as all the resource files. So in the CSIS 1190, I'm taking advantage of the LinkedIn Learning because there's a lot of great resources that have to do with Microsoft Excel. So I've been getting people with questions on how to log in. Now, there's a variety of different websites you can go to. A lot of them will lead to the same spot. It does say that, would you like to sign up and pay $14.99 Canadian for this? You won't have to do that because all Douglas College students have access. So what I'd like you to do is try going into LinkedIn Learning, do a Google search, type this in, use the link off of the Blackboard site. You should be able to get this LinkedIn sign in authentication screen. So what they want you to do is using the same email address that you use for your LinkedIn.com or your organizational email. So I would suggest you use the Douglas College, that's the student.douglascollege.ca email account. So for example, I've got mine, which is Caldwell1R1 at douglascollege.ca, and I'll grab that in case I need to do it again. Click on continue, and it is a little bit tricky because you got to read this. LinkedIn Learning is connected to your LinkedIn profile. Some students may not have a LinkedIn profile, so you can enter in your LinkedIn profile password if you have that. If you don't, try the Douglas College Authentication. You can also try this one here, sign in using a one-time sign-in link. And I haven't tried all of these, so you just have to go through and give that a go. So let me just go through here. All right, so it looks like it worked. So I typed in my Douglas College, I typed in my LinkedIn password for that one. And one last step here is to your organization, which is Douglas College, requires you to sign in with the single sign-on. So we'll click on single sign-on, and this will give you or should give you access to your LinkedIn Learning. All right, now it takes a bit of time. It loads up my profile, and it grabs my profile from LinkedIn. So if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, I would highly recommend that you guys go through and set one up. This is pretty much the way that people apply for jobs nowadays. This is their virtual online professional social media platform that people use. So wherever you apply for a job, they're going to be checking you out on LinkedIn Learning and find out what type of community that you're part of, what type of education, what type of work experience, etc. to that. And this LinkedIn Learning works in parallel with LinkedIn. So when you take a course, that course will be connected to that. So your employers will see that. All right, so now mine will probably look different than yours because I've been using this a lot more. I've got a lot of what they call collections of groups of courses that I've put together for different classes, for example. So in the CSIS 1190 Excel for Business, I put together 4 recommended courses. And I've shown this in other videos. So I would highly recommend you guys push into there and get this, because these courses are, we pay a lot. I think it's something like $20 per student, and it could be per month. It's sort of like a Netflix subscription for students, and a lot of students don't even know they have access to this. I highly recommend you guys get access to this. I mean, use it. I mean, you're paying for it in your student fees, so definitely take advantage of it. Students have been asking me, well, which course should I take first? I put these in order, which I think would be a good starting point. This is only an hour and 10 minutes, so it's just a good start. It's a very simple introduction to the course, to Microsoft Excel. And then we get into charts, which is kind of parallel to what we're doing already in chapters, I think 3 and 4 within inside of the textbook. And then we get into more advanced financial functions and more in depth on how functions work and how to create them. And then more advanced formulas and functions again, even deeper. There's a bit of an overlap between this, but this is kind of a summative type of course. You can see here it's 6 hours. So during your lecture times, I will be posting on my YouTube channel what extra little features like this video, or I just posted some videos today on how to create a personal budget in Excel, so you can watch those in place of the lectures. And we normally have a 3-hour lecture during the course, so schedule yourself to do at least 3 hours of these, so you can knock you can knock this course off at least this week and get a start, and then start working on the charts and then break it down. You might be able to do this in 2 weeks, and again another week, and then this would be another 2 or maybe even 3 weeks for this one. So you've got about 9 weeks of videos right here, and when you complete these courses, they build into your LinkedIn profile. They put in a certificate of completion that you completed that course, and future employers are going to watch this and see that. All right, so I hope that helps answer some questions that I've been getting about how to log in. Again, this is totally free. You can use your Douglas College Authentication, and it's connected to your LinkedIn Learning. So if you're having problems getting connected, keep working at it, because you do have access to this. And I will see you guys in the next video.